Hey everybody, B0 here, and I am with Minecraft 1.8 right now, and I'm going to be teaching you how to make the slime elevator in-depth review and tutorial. In my hotbar right now is all the blocks you'll need, and this is only for 1.8 because of the new slime block edition, so it has come out official release, and if you guys remember and you saw the videos, this is my snapshot world for all the pre-release. So if you want to know what 1.8 added, go back in my video. I might add a playlist, might not, might forget to do so, but probably will make a playlist of all the 1.8 snapshot reviews and stuff like that, and that's where I explain all these cool things, and you guys can go check that out. But in this episode, I will be teaching you how to make this elevator. So if I hop in right here, and you stand on the slime block, and you click the button, and there you go. You get lifted to the sky and pushed to the top. And if you're wondering, if you're in game mode S, there we go, click it. You get hurt a little bit as you go up. See, I lost part with this height, and you can go back down with the slime blocks, and if you hold space, it slows your fall. So that is what we'll be doing in this episode, and let's get started right away. So what you will need for this build is iron, or whatever you want to do as your outside block. This is what you'll see from the front. So whatever you want this to be, you get to choose. And then the obsidian is there for a reason. Obsidian cannot be moved by slime blocks. So if I do this, the pistons will move, right? But if I put obsidian at the top, and I try this again, it will not work. And obsidian is hard to get in survival mode. So you can also use furnaces and other blocks. Just click on the Minecraft wiki and you'll see some other stuff. But for this tutorial, I'll use obsidian because it's easier to place. You also need a block for the redstone system. I color-coded it, so it doesn't have to be color-coded. Just so you know, it doesn't have to be wool. And yeah, so you need glass if it will be visible from the outside. If not, you don't need glass. But for this I will be using glass. You need slime blocks, of course. You need sticky pistons. You need redstone dust. You need torches. And you need redstone repeaters. So let's get into this right away. So first off, you want to have a sticky piston right there. This is where the initial slime block is going to be that you stand on, and this will launch you. Now surrounding this, you want to put obsidian. So the reason for this is so that the slime block does not move any of the blocks surrounding it, or else that will be bad and it will not work. So you want to surround it by obsidian, and this is the first layer of redstone. So I'll be using red wool. I'll be using red wool for the first system. So you want, don't forget about this, guys. This is one of the most important things. If you don't have this, it will not work. You need a redstone on top of that block that you put there. You need a torch there, and then you continue on like that. And you place redstone on that, it should light up. And then, let me just double check this, you put a torch here, not there, you put a torch here, and then you put a repeater pointing in that direction with no ticks in it. You also want a block right here so it will get that. And then you can put your block of choice right there. And you also need a button, sorry about that, forgot about the button. And you put the button right here and test it. If the slime goes up and down, it works. If it does not, then you probably missed this thing right here, which I have failed several times to place, but make sure that is there. It's very important. Okay, let's move on. So on the side here you want 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 back there. And then this is where you'll put your next sticky piston, which is right there. Now you want the redstone elevator to go up. As you guys can see with the blue wool, that is redstone elevator. So I'll get myself some blue wool. And then what you want to do is if you shift, you can place it on that redstone. You want it right there. And then you place a torch. And then place this and a torch. So basically what this is the redstone elevator. As you go up, the torch will be on and off, as you guys can see. And after you go 3 up, then you do a little special thing. Not really special, but you just do, you do one more. So this one you put 4. This one is a little bit different than these ones, as I'll show you here. So once you have that 4th one there, then what you want to do is you want to have another blue wool right there, I believe. Yes. Yeah, you want a blue wool right there. You want a repeater. Let me just grab a repeater really quickly. You want a repeater right there, pointing in this direction. You gotta make sure it's pointing the right way. So as you guys can see, the arrow should be pointing in this direction. And if you shift right here, and you go back a little bit, you can place a sticky piston there. And then you put a slime block there. And then you get another wool or block of choice. It doesn't really matter. And then you place it 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And you place redstone on top of that. And there you go. That is the next part of it. If you want to, you can put glass or whatever block there. And then for this, since this will be a slime block getting pushed toward it, you want to surround it by obsidian, just like that. So there we go. That is the first row, and then from here on out, it will be the same up. So next up is the next part of this. You want to go 4 up again, and 3 on the back, and then 4 on the side. You want to place a piston, sticky piston right there, and then you want to build the elevator up. So boom, and torch, and then boom. And you want to go 3 up this time, and then you want to place a torch there, and then place a block there, and break the torch. You want to break the torch and put the torch on this block, guys. That is important. And you put a torch down here, which will turn that one off. As you guys can see, it is on the back wall, as if this one was just standing on it. So that is the difference between it. There you go. You have that going. And then this is where you put another wool right here, and then you can place a redstone torch, and then you put a repeater, and then you get another sticky piston, put it there, put your slime block, and then you put your green redstone signal right here in the same spot, and you repeat this however many times you want, all the way to the top of your thing. So I'll be right back when I added. I'm going to show you guys that one more time. One more time just to be safe. If I went a little bit too fast, here we go. I'll try again. And yes, you want that outer one as well. And you can put this as glass. The obsidian is very important, so you don't want to forget that. So I'll show you guys this one more time. Just put this there. Then you want the torch, and then another wool, and this torch you'll put there. Put a block on that torch, break that torch, put a torch on that wall and that one. It'll turn that one off. Place a wool on top of that, and then place repeater going. Oh wait, the tick speed of these repeaters, I forgot. It should be on 3. So 2, 3, 2, 3. There we go. You need the timing to be right, so as you go up to the elevator, it will push you in the right time. So then you want to do your 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then you want to put your piston, and you want to put your piston, you want to put your slime block, and your torch right here, and then your green wool right there, and then your, not piston, your redstone right there, and there you go, guys. That is the next shaft. And I'll just do the top right now. That's what I'll do. Okay, just get the obsidian again. I actually got rid of it. There we go. Encase it, and the last layer will be a little bit different. So you'll not need a green wool circuit, as you guys can see up there. So you want to build this up 3 more. So 1, 2, and then 3. As you guys can see, and then you want to do this thing again where you put wool, break this one, and then place a torch, and then place a torch. You want to do that, and then you place 1 more wool on top of that, and I believe you don't have to put a torch on top of that. Okay. So then you place a repeater there, and I believe the tick speed is the same. Oh no, it's on full on this one. Don't want to forget that it is full. That is a sticky piston, okay? So full tick on that. So make sure that one's at 3. And yes, I believe that is about it. Then you can build your little shaft upwards all the way to this area right here, and then when you put the sticky piston, oh, not there or there. When you put the sticky piston there, then you put this right there, and this is where your floor is going to be. So your floor is going to be right here because of the piston pushing you that way. And yes, and that's where you can put one more on top of that, and then cover it off. So this one will be the one that's moving. It'll push you into right here, and everything should be set, guys. That is how you make the elevator. This is a shorter one. Let's test it out. If I can get in here. There we go. You want to stand in the middle so as it can derp. Let's try this. And it pushes you up, and it pushes you through. There you go, guys. That is the elevator. I forgot this glass. I got a little off center there at the end. Let's try this one more time. And then push the button. Up I go. And I'll get pushed onto the platform. So guys, that is how you make the elevator. And yeah, I was flying around building it, but I have built it in survival mode, which I'll show you right now. This is on hardcore, guys. So this is my hardcore that I beat the game. I killed the Ender Dragon. I have really OP gear, as you guys can see. And right here, I have a slime elevator going all the way. Let me just jump down here. Boing. And then hold space. This goes all the way down to the end portal. And then, yeah, I have the end right here. And I have my nether right over here. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. As you guys can see, I'll play this. Go up this elevator. This is a really huge elevator. So this thing can go as tall as you want it. And with my diamond armor, this thing doesn't hurt me at all. So guys, yeah, that was the slime elevator. You can build it in survival mode. Very possible. It was actually pretty easy. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you slap that like button. And if you want to see more redstone videos like this elevator, then make sure you comment below of what you want me to look at. If you guys want me to show you anything cool, if you have any suggestions that you want me to try out, make sure you tell me that. And that's about it. So let's just go down this elevator one more time, show it off one more time, and then we'll wrap off the video. So guys, if you I already said all that. See you guys in the next video. Yay!